As far as some of the new kids, anyone down there who all caught your eye down there?
All of them did. Yeah. Really, all of them stepped up. They're all really competitive. We have 7 new faces this year. All the freshmen were able to go, and plus our redshirt senior Brittany and our transfer Audrey Tolbert. They all competed down there and all did a great job, handed in some great performances. Really, I think, Zakira really stepped up her game. We knew she was going to be good, but wow, when you put her in a competition setting, she was great. And then Robin, another one of our freshmen, she did all around and hit in the all around, all 4 events. And that's tough to do as a freshman. She'll probably be competing all around this weekend for us at Maryland. So Robin will, yeah. So depending on today's practice, but those 2 definitely caught my eye. And Brittany, this is her 5th year competing, and so she knows what it's all about, and she turned in a great floor performance in the Bahamas. So she'll definitely be going on floor for us this weekend as well.
What about Zakira? What do you know for sure that she'll be doing Friday?
She'll for sure be doing vault and bars. So she has a little ankle issue going on right now that's kind of keeping her from training floor and beam as efficiently as we'd want. But I anticipate her to be back in those lineups, hopefully, for our next meet at Ohio State.
I noticed in her bio, she was compared to Amy Bieski. That's a pretty lofty comparison. Obviously, you have very high hopes for her if you're comparing her to Amy.
Yeah, very high hopes. She's very calm under pressure. We got to see that in the Bahamas. We had seen her compete a lot in JO club program, so we knew she was calm. But to kind of see it in person, in a Mountaineer uniform, she was just cool as ice. I mean, there weren't any nerves. She warmed up great, and she went out there and she hit 3 out of 4. And beam's hard for her just because she's so powerful. So sometimes she just flies right off the beam. She has too much power sometimes. That's what happened to her down there. But she definitely has potential to put up some huge numbers as a freshman. Hope did the same thing. So I think she's definitely a worthy comparison with both of those athletes.
We talked to you last month. You were really upbeat about beam and the way that was coming along. You were pretty sure that that was going to be a much better event for the team this year. Feeling very confident about the strides that have been made there.
Yeah, they've been working really hard, and we've had a whole different approach to beam this year. All the coaches are working with that event, and we have more depth than we've ever had. We competed 14 down in the Bahamas. As of right now, we probably would have 15 routines. We just haven't had that depth to draw on in the past few years. So knock on wood. I'm superstitious, and I feel pretty good about it going into it this weekend, yeah.
Alexa Goldberg, obviously, very good freshman year. Obviously looking to build on that this year. I mean, do you see her taking her events to even a higher level?
Yeah, she's upgraded her floor routine this year. We've changed her bar routine up. I think that's going to be a higher scoring potential, and she's right in there on the beam lineup. She may even be competing this weekend. And, so to start 3 events, that's pretty good because she ended last year competing 2. But really to upgrade those routines as well. And then she's always right there on vault. But she's just so consistent. And really all preseason this year, she just doesn't miss under pressure. And, that's what it's all about.
And Jada, what do you see her event-wise this year?
Jada's pushing on all 4. I could see her definitely competing 2 this weekend, maybe 3. She's really been working hard on her bars routine. So she's definitely in the running there. And once again, she's just, a picture of consistency and just a powerful gymnast. So the judges really like, watching her kind of gymnastics.
Obviously, vault. What other event would she do Friday?
Definitely will be doing floor on Friday, yeah. And the vault she did in the Bahamas was amazing. I mean, she just stuck it dead cold, and got the highest score of the inner squad down there. So I'm hoping she'll do the same thing this weekend.
What have workouts been like since you got back from your short break there?
It's been a lot of energy in the gym, and I think the sun in the Bahamas kind of recharged them a little bit, and they had a short holiday break. Excuse me, but a lot of energy. We've been doing a lot of inner squads, and so a lot of cheering, and they're just ready to go. I think preseason's been long enough, and they're ready to get out there and show everybody what they got.
Sometimes when the rest of the student body is off and they're kind of on a deserted campus, you wonder about how they'll approach workouts and so forth. But have you generally found that's been pretty good during holiday?
I think it's pretty good as long as I can convince them to get up a little bit before practice starts and get moving, not just roll out of bed and come in here. And it's pretty good, but they're ready to get back to class. We're all ready to get back on that schedule. And so, that'll help us, especially hitting the road traveling. And so I think they're ready to have something to do during the day. It's kind of hard to imagine they want to go to school, but I think that's better than the alternative of sitting around waiting for practice to start.
Yeah. Is this Friday? Is this in the Comcast arena?
It's in the Comcast Arena. It's us, Maryland, obviously, and George Washington, and they're also doing it as a Beauty and the Beast. So there's going to be a lot of distractions, but I think that'll be good for us because we can just kind of concentrate on our bubble and kind of tune out everything else that's going on.
At least most of your girls are used to that, having done it here the last few years.
Yeah, everyone except for the freshmen has participated in that, and so that they know what it's all about. And like I said, we'll just tune out everything else that's going on and just focus on us.
Yeah.